Hey everyone, welcome to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is the 3rd of November, 2025, and in this video, I came across a press release that you need to check out. It's important, at least I think so. Now, before any of that though, make sure you hit that like button, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. It's actually a really big number. You can look it up on the Google machine. It's ginormous. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm not going to say. Now, let's bounce over to moneymetals.com. We can check out those live spot prices. Let's check this out. Looks like gold is up 85 cents, mostly flat, just like this morning. Silver down 36 cents to 48.53. Platinum up, oh, nope, my bad. Platinum down 5.10 to 1576.40, and palladium up 5 1/4 to 1468.80, and Dr. Copper down 4 pennies to 507 per pound. Down here, you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $10.49 for a quantity of 1 through 39. They'll ask that you pay $59.02. Now, the buyback, that's going to be the sell to them price is $51.21. That's definitely above the silver spot at $48.53. Next stop's going to be that press release. I found it on Yahoo Finance. And it says here, this is a paid press release. Contact the press release distributor directly with any inquiries. And this is from Access Newswire. It says GOVMINT unveils John Mercanti's unpublished designs. What? Yeah, unpublished designs. 2026 Mercanti Morgan collection strikes for the first time. This came out Monday, November 3rd. That's today at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just about an hour ago, and it's a 2-minute read. You won't believe what I found. Now, it says here, designs from America's most prolific engraver finally see light after years in private collection. What? How is this even possible? It says Eakin, Minnesota, Access Newswire, November 3rd, 2025. GOVMINT today announced the exclusive release of the 2026 Mercanti Morgan collection, featuring never-before-seen designs by legendary U.S. Mint chief engraver John Mercanti. Drawn from his private collection and long held out of public view, these works are considered by Mercanti among the crowning achievements of his career, a tribute to 19th century master George T. Morgan and his iconic 1878 Morgan dollar. And it's got the 2026 there. It's got some gold pieces there. And that looks really chunker right there. That's really cool. That's the 2026 Mercanti Morgan dollar. I guess that's what they're calling it. Sometimes the most extraordinary discoveries are hiding in plain sight, said Ten Smetana, CEO of GOVMINT. My bad if I mispronounced that. These designs answer one of numismatic's greatest what-if questions. What if the legendary 1878 Morgan dollar had been reimagined by America's most prolific modern engraver? Well, there you go. This is it. When past meets present, Mercanti crafted these designs as a personal homage to Morgan, blending classical American imagery with modern precision. I guess it's a modern interpretation is what we can say there. Featuring Liberty crowned with the stars and Mercanti's signature heraldic eagle, the coins unite two artistic legacies for the first time. Discovering that John had these complete, refined designs sitting unreleased felt like finding a lost chapter of American coin history. That's amazing. They were just sitting there waiting to be used someday, and there they are. That's what the owner, the CEO, noted. These pieces bridge 2 centuries of artistic excellence, showing us not just what was, but what could have been if these designs had seen the light decades ago. Imagine if they used these designs instead of the ones that we got in 2021. That'd be interesting. Artistry meets innovation. The collection showcases dual ultra-high relief striking, a technique requiring multiple high-pressure strikes to achieve dramatic dimensional depth far beyond what 19th century minting could accomplish. When you hold one of these coins, you're not just holding precious metal, you're holding the convergence of 2 artists' legacies finally brought to life, explained Smetana. It's the numismatic equivalent of discovering a master's unpublished manuscript. Yowza, that's incredible. That's really saying a lot. But this is a paid press release, right? So it's interesting they use some of these terms. The complete collection. Whoa, how many do they have? The complete collection, the 2026 Mercanti Morgan collection, spans a range of gold and silver denominations, from 2-ounce silver to 1 kilo gold ultra-high relief proof pieces with limited mintages and exclusive collector sets available. And that says here, the human touch in a digital age. Each coin receives NGC's highest grading with first day of issue designation and features Mercanti's personal hand-signed label, adding a deeply personal touch to each collectible. And it says here, in our increasingly digital world, there's something profoundly meaningful about owning a piece of art signed by the artist himself, said Smetana. Do I just say Smetana? These aren't just collectibles. They're connections to the people and stories that shape our cultural heritage. There it is, folks. And let's go ahead and open this up in a different window here. Maybe it can get, yep, there it is. I knew it'd be a little bit larger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stars right there. Got the Liberty right there, 2026. And the artist's initials, does that say MM? Maybe. It's fine silver here. Not sure if this one says gold, fine gold right there, 494. That'd be interesting. Well, look, went to GOVMINT, right? And I checked out the title here. If I go back to the top of that other news release, it says here, I put 2026 Mercanti Morgan collection right here in GOVMINT. And as you can see, there is some available for sale right about now. So let's go ahead and open this one up. This is the 2026 Ascension Islands $2 2-ounce silver ultra high relief Mercanti Morgan proof NGC gem proof. It's not even graded yet. Well, it is graded. It's slabbed anyway. And the grade is gem proof. There it is. That's pretty wild. And does this even open up even bigger and larger than life? Yeah, there it is. That is incredible. Now, what do you think, folks? Are you digging on this or what? This one is available to order. Estimated ship date is 11/11/2025. Credit card payment, $249, right there, $249. And it's got the reverse. Let's check out that reverse. We didn't get to see it so well last time. There's the obverse, there's the reverse there. In God we trust, fine silver, 3 nines fine Ascension Island, 2 troy ounces, $2 with the heraldic eagle on the back. And that must be the Ascension Island coat of arms right there. That's what it's looking like. That's really intense. Let's check out that gold coin now. All right, this is the Ascension Islands $10 half-ounce gold Mercanti Morgan proof, NGC gem proof, first releases. That's not the one. That's not the one. That's got to be the one, right? Okay, good. There we go. And there it is. That's her right there. Let's see if I can open it up. Whoops, no. Let's go back now. Let's go here, open this, and then we'll go over and then open that one. All righty, right. There's the gold piece, 2026. Doesn't say anything else on there other than the 13 stars there. Now here we go. Fine gold, 4 nines fine, Ascension Island, in God we trust, $10. There you go, folks. What do you think about these? Let me know in the comments below. It's pretty wild here. Let's see. So there is a 2-ounce ultra high relief. There's an NGC proof 70 ultra high relief in that 2-ounce. That's got to be a chunker. Let's see some other ones here. This is the half-ounce. This is the half-ounce, and that one is gem proof. This one's graded NGC proof 70. It says call to order. Doesn't even give you a price. This one's $3,000 right there for the half-ounce. I wonder what the cost of the the one that's graded in a proof 70. Look at this. This is a 5-ounce silver. Oh boy, that one's really got to be chunky right there. That is cool. We're going to open that one up and check that out. That's going to be really amazing to look at, I imagine. Oh, it doesn't even get, there we go. There we go. Let's see here. It looks like the same situation as far as, whoa, it even got smaller. Not sure why. Yeah, can't tell what's going on there, but there it is, 2026, 5-ounce Ascension, $5 coin, Mercanti Morgan, ultra high relief, first releases, gem proof, and they are in an NGC holder right there. Pretty sweet, really. Look at that. Not too sure what's going on there. Let's go ahead and close that one up. Let's see what's the next one up here. And I don't know why this is so hang down on this one, but that's the way it goes, I guess. You can't really see the whole product or the add to cart. 2026 Ascension Island, $5 5-ounce silver ultra high relief, $5.95. This one's got the Ascension Islands $5 5-ounce silver ultra relief. That's the gem proof, and this one's call to order. Wow. Wonder what if this one's $600. This one's what, $800 or so? Not sure what's going on there. And there is the 2-ounce version right there, and it is a proof 70 first day issue with the Mercanti signature. Mercanti signature. I missed that on the proof 70s. This one doesn't have the Mercanti signature, just the gold here. Not the gold one there. No. So 1, 2, 3. And the proof 70 have the Mercanti signature. There it is right there. Yeah, those are probably going to be very, very expensive. Are they worth it? Now, I myself, it's out of my price range. I'm actually saving money for the limited edition silver proof set along with the Marine Privy Mark. But these, I'm sure that there's going to be somebody who's going to be like, I got to get these right now. And these are the first releases, folks. So there it is. That's what's going on over there at GOVMINT. And I think I've given them kudos before for actually putting together the Army Privy, the Navy Privy, and the Marine Privy in a 3-coin set that was slabbed from NGC with the camouflage slab. So that's pretty cool. It's nice to see a company who has a vision, who can make things like this happen. That's pretty wild. Now let's go to the +1 action. This is Psalm 119:19. I'm a sojourner into the world. Hide not your commandments from me. And I think what that means. And remember, these things can mean anything to anybody, right? Just like a hammer splits a rock into many different fragments with many different meanings. There you go. Right? It can mean anything to anybody. It's kind of like art. And that's why artists don't really need to explain their work, because it means something different to everybody. A man must not fritter away his, and this is what it means to me, right? Man must not fritter away his brief opportunity to infuse meaning into his existence through the adherence of the Lord's commandments. This verse highlights the importance of the Lord's word as a guide for those who feel like outsiders in a world, while at the same time, while in the world, while at the same time recognizing his own limitations and need for the divine instruction to live righteously and understand the world. There you go. Now let's bounce over to 99.9 KOI and Coin News Radio. This is the Zephyr song. That's a good song right there. Really dig it. Hope you dig it as much as I do. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by, listening to this supplemental numismatic news and information. Y'all have a great rest of your week. Stacker out.